Hi, welcome to Ruminate on This, small bits of information from AMTS, the Nutritionist webinars.
In this next short video, Daniel Scothorn answers a question from Dr. Evans asking, what does he find the most challenging in ration formulation?
Yeah, what are the most difficult components of ration balance? And you know what? I think I'm not alone. I believe that any nutritionist on this webinar or that listens to this webinar later it's probably pretty confident that they can take AMTS and formulate a 45 kg diet, 45 kgs of milk at 4% butterfat. And you know, all you need is these feeds at these levels. And I think most people would agree that it is possible on the computer to formulate that diet. So I don't regard the applied nutrition part of ration balancing to be the biggest challenge.
Okay.
So I'll preface it by saying that obviously if we have if the producer was dealt a difficult year for weather and it was challenging to cut at the right time, or the starch level in the corn silage was low or something like that. I mean, those are things that are just unfortunately dealt out on years like this.
Yeah.
And yeah. So
Okay.
Here's the biggest challenge in ration formulation. It's taken this computer program, this diet that's supposedly a 42 kg diet, and making that happen on farm. So in order to get that 42 kgs, they got to consume 26.6 kgs of dry matter intake. And the biggest challenge still is trying to have that cow consume. Well, first of all, it begins with the feeder, is having that feeder trained and given the right tools. And one of those tools is one of the people in chat said, too many ingredients becomes a challenge for a feeder. So giving that feeder the right tools and training to do a good job, because they want to do a good job. They want to do an excellent job because it's their place of work. So by giving them the right tools and training, and then the other thing that goes into this accurate ration is clearly forage analysis, having frequent and strategic forage analysis and implementing those into that AMTS program. And then mixing accuracy, and then time of day feeding. There's so many factors that go into the physical part of nutrition that it definitely far outweighs the challenges that we have with applied nutrition on a computer. So
Almost any nutritionist will agree with Daniel that creating a ration on the computer is easy. A good nutritionist will always consider if the diet generated is able to be implemented on the farm, given the management and the environmental challenges. We have had several excellent webinars in the Nutritionist series on this topic. When you have finished listening to Daniel, review the 2015 webinar by Noelia Silva Del Rio and the 2017 webinar by Sam Fessenden. These shorts are brought to you by AMTS, Agricultural Modeling and Training Systems. For more information on this and any other webinar, email webinars@agmodelsystems.com.